Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to 1K World Cup 2026 presented by Joke. And we have concluded every match of this semifinals weekend, and all that is left to send you all properly away is, of course, that finals map pool showcase, which will be happening right now. As always, I am Sunny commentating this showcase, and joining me in the booth is going to be Iron. How's it going?
Hello, I wasn't here for a lot of the last few weeks, but I'm here now. This pool is hard. Quite a step up in difficulty. Don't expect to see a lot of FCs in the replays.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a pretty bold claim, especially with how last round went, as it was a really big variety of difficulty. So, and I mean, we've seen the trend of players not really keeping their FCs intact on those maps, so just waiting to see how this pool will spike up in difficulty. And without further ado, we can get started with our first map. And it is going to be a Joke 2 finals pick. It's going to be Gunjo no Messiah, I believe. And it's going to be Joke 2 finals here as our first classic pick.
This is pretty standard price consistency. That's 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, so very, like I said, very, very long, 4.5 minutes. We have, I mean, honestly, if you're a fan of, oh geez, that one 3.5 minute map, like if you're a fan of playing with Ruby, then imagine that, but just in a Rice aspect of just sheer consistency and not as much timing changes either.
What's been on the 1/6 best? You know, this is the classic.
Yeah, of course. Really can't be a consistency pick without these 1/6 kind of ending out those streams. And yeah, these are some pretty elongated streams, so definitely quite a bump up in contrast to what we had last round with Noel, which also came out of Joke 2 as well. So lots of these streams being a lot more longer than what the previous round had, as well as, like you mentioned, those 1/6 kind of rounding out that ending of those very long consistency streams. And like you said as well, also 4.5 minutes of dealing with these sections, so not the best map to go in on-site reading.
You know, these patterns are pretty comfortable if you're around the right skill level, so who knows.
Yeah, I feel this is like one of the few remaining maps we'll have in the pool where players can still keep, like, where it will just be a full accuracy battle. But I mean, seeing the countries that we have left and like the players that are left in this tournament, they'll definitely prove us wrong. But I mean, this map, honestly, not really extensive outside of pretty much what you're seeing, with, of course, just the real difficulty being pretty much the whole consistency aspect, with this being almost 4.5 minutes long. Oh, cheeky 1/3 there. Who put that there?
Who put that there? Must have been the wind. Long string.
Yeah. Really just, honestly, just throwing in every test of consistency and some doublets as well. So, kind of more of the trickier aspects of this map showing up near the end with that very long stream, and then alongside those little tiny doublets, so really this ending keeping you in check the most.
Getting into the ending, we have a long stream, of course.
Yeah, of course we couldn't make this map too easy. And then some doublets, one final stream, and that...
It keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps on going.
Oh,
there, 1-6.
Nice 1-6.
That'll wrap up Rice 1 and our first classic map of this finals pool. And oh, hello, Joke 3. How's it going? We are going to have our next classic pick be LN1. It's going to be crossover from Joke 3 finals.
Impressive. What a fun map. Yellens in this one are pretty hard, I think, but you know.
Yeah, we have definitely seen the trend of the LNs being probably some of the most avoided sections of the pool from the players. I feel like these don't really get prioritized as much, and honestly for good reason. These have spiked up so hard in difficulty. Outside of pretty much anything that has been used in this pool, has definitely been the LNs kind of getting the biggest spike in difficulty, and I mean, it shows here with these 1/3s kind of being snuck in there. As well as 200 BPM as well. Pretty fast, honestly.
I think at this BPM, it's quite a bit more comfortable for a lot of the LNs to just be played like Rice. So this falls into that category of LN. It looks cool.
But also with an OD of 8, it would be a bit tricky to treat out those LNs as Rice. You will be picking up a couple perfects here. I mean, honestly, with this pick, it is pretty much running all. That is going to be, that is going to be probably the most choke heavy part of this map right here. That will be the run killer for the vast majority of the players that do end up fighting breaks on this map. As this is also another consistency test in the LN department, and it is a fairly short map in contrast to the other consistency test, which is Classic 1 or Rice 1. But with that, we can close the book on that, and we'll just be jumping into Joke 4 now. We're calling this Classic. It hasn't even been a year, but it's going to be strained. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I still remember charting this. How is this Classic? I guess it's modern in my sheet, but this is Rice Stump. It's quite a new, innovative genre. It's also hard.
Yeah, welcome to the art of... I was going to say vocal dump, but those instrumentals are also absolutely very interesting to see. So it's just, I guess, dump period.
But yeah, I love Millie, guys.
Do listen to Millie, as I will. I don't really know much about Millie. I'm kind of a Millie LARPer, but I do need to tap in eventually. And of course, who doesn't love a little bit of swing in their dump pick? And I feel like out of the Rice picks we will have in this pool, this will definitely be the one where I think players will less prioritize the accuracy and focus a bit more just on trying to keep that combo in place and just making sure they're outplaying their opponent physically, as this map kind of goes all over the place with that.
Long stream incoming. Ooh. Can you hit it? Probably these teams are good.
So many, and then of course some more 1/6 hidden in there. And ooh, a little bit of a. Honestly, you kind of just throw it in everything here. You
I
can't
did
really
put a
just limit it
lot
down.
of snaps in there, yeah. But it is
really
the ending.
experiment.
You need to stay vigilant.
We'll put these LNs here. I'm seeing a lot more orange.
I'll get back to you on that one.
But yeah, that will be Classic 3, and that will also round out our maps we have for the Classic pool. So you'll have we pretty much have all the maps from Joke 2, 3, and 4. But now heading into our fan picks, Rice 3 going to be a map by Corey actually, and it's going to be There Many Colors by Frums.
You know Frums at all, you're probably going to be scared.
Yeah, and I mean, especially
with,
especially if you know, like, if you know how this map goes as well, it has 3 distinct sections. So it definitely has. I would imagine how Corey would put this out. I would imagine that maybe with the creative intellect of having like 3 separate main, like I would say maybe patterns, but I mean this is a very stream heavy opening, and yeah, you can see this is definitely our more physical Rice picks from. Oh my dear lord!
Yeah, these bursts do not mess around.
Yeah, and this is the red section of the map. We're about to transition into the green part of the map, where you're going to just have a lot of these more longer streams with a little hint of these doublets hidden here and there.
It's fine, it can be Rice.
Yeah. Honestly, it's OD4, so you can probably you can play this as Rice, these LNs. And you'll still get credited for the Rainbow 300s. So yeah. The time with green has ended.
Entering blue section,
yeah,
blue world.
Entering
guys.
the blue. Leave your favorite color in the comments below, because they are many colors. Yeah, honestly, with this, outside of the opening section, which is the red section with those very, very fast, like 3-note gallops, the vast majority of this map just being filled to the brim with these streams. And I don't know exactly what BPM this will be at, but I would imagine in that 200 BPM range. But yeah, you do have some of these longer streams and kind of broken up 3-note gallops in between, but the map will abruptly close off here, and that will be There Are Many Colors, a very, very physically demanding map by Corey.
Indeed.
Having
Sparks making his own song.
Yeah,
the ego of this guy.
His ego must be through the roof. But heading into our second fan pick, it's going to be GigaChat's Crazily Insane Jungle Adventure. Gonna be our first hybrid of this pool, mapped by, of course, Sparks. One of the shorter maps of the pool, less than 2 minutes, and a pretty demanding star rating, but a little bit easier on the technical side. As you did see, we've had a pretty wide range of very technically demanding maps, but this one is on the easier side. As that
debatable.
Yeah, it's a bit debatable, honestly. Honestly, saying easy in the finals pool is a bit debatable itself.
Yeah. These are some pretty, like, hard bursts. They catch you off track like very easily.
Yeah, and just like also with just how this song is structured, these just abruptly appear out of nowhere. So you really just need to prep yourself and get yourself ready for when these bursts come raining down, because this song structure really, it would just when you least expect it, honestly, is how you would put it. But thankfully, it doesn't last very long. Like I said, less than 2 minutes, but so much packed. More of these more longer bursts nearing. Oh, that 1-6 into 1-4 transition, that is going to be that part right there is going to be pretty brutal to nail. But thankfully the map is fairly short, so you don't have to, just as long as you can get through that, then you will be a-okay. But heading into our next pick, it is going to be a remap.
Oh god.
From Joke 1.
This might be the hardest map in the pool, guys. It's oh man, I don't know how Jay did it. Oh man, this chart was hard.
Joke 1 finals.
Joke 1 finals. Yeah, we cut it so it doesn't have the 2 minutes of stuff at the beginning.
And Jay wrote down for this really hard LMAO random patterns.
That is true. It is really hard, and I don't really understand like 90% of the patterns.
Honestly, this is just Jay mentality. Jay really likes to get into the head of whoever plays these kinds of maps, of just the utmost random stuff. And
back hell, by the way. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
This specific pattern, like the long note into the really short note, it's incredibly hard to hit. Oh my god, these streams are so long.
Yeah, you had a fairly lengthy 1/3 stream. Now try out some pretty lengthy 1/4 streams. All LN, by the way. And have some 1/6. Oh my dear lord! What?
Yeah, this is, I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Jay is certainly something, alright. Just when I thought I saw it all with cheat codes in semifinals, this makes it look like absolute nothing.
Yeah, that's like... Yeah. Lol. It gets faster. You know the song. We've all played it from Joke 1. It gets really fast.
Oh boy. Jeez, Jay! Oh dear lord. Yeah, this is a very fast ending. If a single player manages to full combo this map, I will be beyond shocked. It is an actual definition of randomness.
That's the nerfed version, by the way.
Yeah, that is nerfed. If you really want to go through the hell of this map, go play the original version in the Joke 1 Finals pack. But anyway, that will wrap up our remaps. Now we can get ready into the new stuff. And we're going to get ready for the badness here. It's going to be LN3. And mapped by Jay. And oh hey, this note has your name on it.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
What does it say?
Jay wrote down Iron reckons this is Joke 4 Grand Finals difficulty with a glasses emote icon.
Did I? Hold on. Interesting. That might be true.
Honestly, it definitely plays like one.
Oh yeah, these patterns, they do not hold back. Yeah, keeping the trend of the LN maps being unfathomably hard compared to the others, but you know.
This is the trend that we do with 1K World Cup. This is what we do. Well, not me. I just got hired. But
yeah.
Thankfully, as well, this map is also fairly short, and some of these main drops are not as severe as some of the other maps that you may have seen in this LN department. So, as long as you can get basically how this map is structured out with these streams and some of these gallops and these flams in between, then honestly, you can find this as a fairly safe pick, as it does kind of ramp up at the end here with a lot more of these flams being present. But it does cut off very abruptly again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll wrap up LN3. It'll be ready for the madness. And oh my goodness, we have been... Dude, there have been so many maps in this pool, I've literally completely lost track of time. I don't know where we're at in this pool. Ladies and gentlemen, your first custom song of 1K World Cup 2026, Traces of Time by Cyan Milky Way. Huge shout out to them for creating this wonderful song. Shout out to Jay and Corey on the collaboration of this chart. And also shout outs to The Funk for the lovely artwork and everyone behind this song. Yeah, very incredible song, honestly. And
It's a banger, yeah.
Absolute banger. And honestly, for what we've seen in previous picks, definitely a little bit on the more lenient side for sure. But with that, we can move on to our next pick in the pool. It'll be Acid Mirage Hybrid 3.
Never mind, guys, I lied. This might be the hardest map in the pool.
Oh my goodness. The note for this, quote, someone needs to stop Jay from cooking. This chart has the most question mark snaps.
It's true. It's... if you see the pattern, you'll know.
Oh boy. It's only 4.09 stars, by the way. Oh!
Just get ready for what's about to come, because it's really hard. Oh god.
Yeah, it's a flam nightmare, but we don't even know what the snaps are. Hey guys, do you remember 100 Carat Smoke Point from Joke 4?
Yes, I love that chart. They put it in finals.
Think of this like it's their younger brother.
Yep. So this pattern is like insanely hard, even though it's like a flam into inverse. But I don't know, it couldn't beat it for me.
Those snaps are so close together. It's actually that we have the 100 Carat Smoke Point map at home.
It's true. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's over already. Only a minute 47, but Jesus, that is a hard chart. If you can play that, then you win the pick. This map is just incredibly hard. Going to Hybrid 4, new time runs out by iFeature and Fastram.
Yeah, and with this, it's mainly going to contain 1/3 and some pretty fast doublets throughout this this map here. Yeah, as you can see.
Whoa!
Dear Lord!
That's a long burst.
Yeah, it's a very long burst at 150 BPM.
Yeah, this is best hell again. A lot of J charts are best hell I've picked up.
Yeah. This is not just lots of doubles in 1/3, Jay. You lied in your notes. Yeah, also, how is this only 4.1 stars? Also, OD8, you're evil.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's 4.1. You know, that's a lower star rating than Speed 2 from last round.
Mm-hmm.
Star rating.
So accurate when it comes to 1K. It's just about as accurate as the like, you know, when you're in the editor and it shows how dense the notes are, and how the vast majority of 1K maps are just filled with pink.
It's all pink for me.
Yeah.
So this part is really hard.
Yeah, after a fairly lengthy break, you're gonna get slapped with the second major hard part of this map.
How did I not break that? What the hell?
Yeah, it's either you break or you lose all your accuracy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is going to be Hybrid 4, and that'll wrap up your Hybrid picks for the pool. I'm pretty sure, actually, we never talked about pool structure, but I'm pretty sure it stays the same, I think.
Yeah, it's the same as semifinals.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the speed picks, and it's starting off, it's going to be hollow cut version.
I think this is the easier of the two.
I would imagine just going off of the, just how the first, crap, I forgot what I was going to say. Just how last round speed went. But it's definitely the more consistency focused out of I
don't know what that was, but that was, you know, the stream.
Fairly something.
I was waiting.
Another absolute banger.
Sure.
Yeah, so 260 BPM, it is a mix of 1/3 and 1/4. So pretty much basically what last round speed 1 was, because that also had a bit of a mix of 1/3 and 1/4, but just a tad bit faster than what they had. So Odie 8.5, that is brutal. Compared to what, I mean, the previous speed map was also Odie 8.5, but that was only 235. This got a decent upgrade in speed, and dear lord, yeah, it changes in snapping quite a bit here, especially this part where you're balancing 1/3 and 1/4.
Yeah.
Well, also the benefit of the Dow, it is shorter than what you would expect. Only about 2.5 minutes of dealing with pretty much almost the same structure as what Speed 1 was, like I said, but just faster. But you do round out this map with some pretty fast 1/4 speed stream sections here. That slowly transitioned to 1/3, I believe.
Yeah. I think there was well, it's one of the two snaps here.
Yeah. And that'll be your speed pick. So speed 1.
Alright. This chart is also pretty hard. I don't know what Jed was doing here either. It's strange. His new charts are quite difficult.
Yeah. And we are nearing the 5-star barrier with this one here. Yeah, with this map, it's mainly going to be focusing on 1/8 and 1/6 stuff. Oh, hey, the last part of the note said, ending funny.
That is true, the ending, you're just gonna have to see it.
I can imagine it's... You know what, I'm just gonna let the map speak for itself once we get there.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this map also has some BPM changes throughout, because Jay also noted, or at least what was important, 296 to 216 to 324.
Yep.
Yep, you're entering the 300 BPM speed range now.
Have fun, everyone.
Welcome to finals. Another banger as well. I don't know if it's on accident or it's on purpose that Jay just picks the most banger maps for the speed picks, but lots of these speed maps.
It's definitely on purpose.
To encourage the players to pick speed. Yeah, definitely keeping that pattern of just these very fast bursts and then some like 1/3s in between. Very, very reminiscent of our previous speed pick of Speed 1 earlier. But just experimenting a bit more with those timing changes in BPM. And we're back with the 1/3s here. And oh!
It's hard now. BPM change.
Yeah, and here comes the BPM change. We go full thrash mode. Not only did the BPM change, but also the genre changed. We went from death metal to thrash metal.
Awesome. I think it keeps getting faster here. Oh, in comes the ending.
Oh, yeah, time for the guitar solo.
If you've played, I think it was Ghost back in like Jerk 2 or 3? It's like that. But like, you know, like 150 BPM faster.
And yeah, that is the map. Funny ending.
Funny ending.
And that will also wrap up your speed picks, and all that remains before the tiebreaker is the lovely, everyone's favorite, totally map that everyone will learn, SV.
It's my
It's gonna be a Billiam. It's gonna be a Billiamoto, and yeah, also mapped by Iron.
It won't be a Jerk tournament without a Billiamoto song. But yeah.
True.
This is my first SV map. It might be hard.
Yeah, Jay noted this down. I was also going to say, just from the opening, this will definitely be a lot easier to learn than what the semifinals SV was, because I don't know, outside of the US team and one player off the UK learned this map. I mean, not this map, but the map in semis. But you still, of course, with this map being easier to learn, of course, you're still gonna have to put in some hours into.
Here's the gimmick. It might. Oh, this is the gimmick. How do I explain it? There's two of them in the one note, and you have to see which one it is and decide. It's really hard to read.
Choice. It's like choose your own adventure. It's choose your own adventure, the SV map.
Yep, the hit sounds are entirely correct. I'm not ghost tapping. You have to hit those notes twice.
Oh, dude, this sound here is just like messing up my brain.
Actually, physically hard parts, so don't get too relaxed here. Even if the SV might not be the hardest part. All right, back to the gimmick.
Oh, I'm slowly like getting the gimmick down while looking at this map.
Yep.
Yeah, you are evil.
Thanks, I came up with this gimmick 6 months ago.
Wow, it looks like today's number of the day is 6 because it's also been 6 months since I've last commentated.
Oh.
But yeah, with that, that'll wrap up that will wrap up all of the regular maps in the pool with Hypersurface, the SV map. Please learn it. It looks very fun. You'll get the gimmick down. All that remains is, of course, if the score is undetermined, 5-5 tie, we'll go to the tiebreaker, which we'll show here. It's going to be the last Fenrir by... I cannot read that. I'm very far away from my monitor right now.
I'm gonna say Brian Kitson.
And should I be concerned that the Autobot is on for this? Or do we just not have a replay?
We wanted the 4,000 max combo. And also, it's hard, so I don't really think I'd be getting the 4,000 max combo.
Alright. This is a very, very long note from Jay. Jay, very proud of this chart. Dion mixed with Terror Break, very hard. Grand Finals tiebreaker are insanely hard, so this is an attempt to bridge the two. Tekken Burst and LN Chorus. And streams. There you go.
Yep.
And I mean, you're basically seeing it right here.
It's quite hard.
I think this is also the first map of this round to cross or to cross the 5-star barrier as well.
It is. First 5-star. Get ready for a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, we are in the finals, so there really is only one pool after this, so... And this map being a lot more, I mean, like I said, a lot more doublet focused than anything really in this opening section. And when that chorus comes around, usually more LN focused than anything. In contrast to what we had last round, where it was a lot more stream based and not really more doublet focused. But here come the streams now.
Still more doublets, because we can.
We have free will. We can have as many doublets as we want in here. Some more streams here and there. And here comes a very long stream section.
Yep. I wonder what that says. Oh yeah, these are long streams. They're only like, what BPM is this? 195?
Yeah.
Should be comfortable. Although it's gonna eat your stamina for the rest of the chart.
Oh yeah, and especially nailing this section in the half, like right at like the dead halfway mark. Assuming that like going into that section with full stamina, you're like, thankfully there's a break right after. If you can even consider this a break, because those flams will keep you at bay, but it's definitely a lot less. And oh, never mind. You know what? I take back everything I say.
Back into more of those patterns from the beginning of the chart.
I think we need to. I think we need to give Jay a bit less free will.
AP. But it's so good though.
It is really good.
This is a good chart.
Honestly, this is mapped very well. There's a lot more of these doublets, and yeah, you're really bridging the gap of like these doublets, and then right after these streams that kind of rain down after a pretty long period of doublets. So a lot of, and a very LN heavy section, of course, with these lovely flams. And why not set the probably one of the most easiest to trip slip up parts at the very end of the map.
Of course.
In true J fashion, of course. Wait, you said this is 4,000 combo? Oh, there it is.
What?
Didn't you say there was like 4,000 combo?
Yep.
Oh, 4,000 on the dot. Yeah, I can see that ending just absolutely gaining a ton of just having a very dense ending there. Wow. But yeah, that will be the last Fenrir by Brian Kitson, the finals tiebreaker for this pool. Hope you enjoyed this little showcase. The maps should all be uploaded. I'm sure Jay will make his little announcement with all the maps. So please enjoy them. And of course, here is your final bracket headed into the finals, heading into the end of out of the end of semis. 6 teams remaining. Japan and the UK already securing their top 3 spot in the winners bracket, while the France A team and the US B team will be duking it out, or the untied states in the losers finals, looking to stay alive another round. And then in the other bracket, the US A team and Portuguese as well. Good luck to those final 6 teams, as this is your finals map pool. And any closing words, Iron?
Practice SV, because it's my job, and I like it. But you know.
Yeah. Practice SV, please.
Just so the other team doesn't get the free point on you. We don't want it to happen, do we?
Yeah, true. And with that, we will see you all in about a week. So good luck with the pool. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all later. Goodbye.